Nobody knows how to make a pencil. Yes, I said it. Nobody in the world knows how to make a pencil all by themselves. This was an idea by famous economist Milton Friedman, and I have to say the idea is just mind-blowing when you get it. He basically explains that to make a pencil, well, it contains wood, right? You have to cut down a tree. Well, how do you cut down a tree? You have to make an axe. How do you make an axe? Well, then you need to figure out how to make steel. How do you make the graphite in the pencil? Well, that's mined in the somewhere in South America probably. Well, how do you mine? How do you combine all these things together? How do you make sure that it all comes together in one place? How do you have the supply chain capabilities? And he basically explains that there are some people that maybe know how to make the graphite. There's maybe some people that know how to chop the wood. There's maybe some people with organizational capabilities, but there's not really any one person in the world that really knows how to make a pencil all by themselves. Like maybe somebody could do it, if they spent their entire lifetime really doing it, but at this moment, no, there's probably no one. Still, millions of people, millions of pencils get made every single year with, through different cultures, religions, languages, countries. They all come together, like materials all over the world gets traded. All people use their brain in different ways, all coming together to make the pencil through a process called the market. And this is no one is overseeing this. It just happens organically. Um, so yeah, it's Milton Friedman. He made this idea to show that how the market works and how it can create things that people can't really make by themselves, or that no organization can really do it by themselves. Only when people trade voluntarily with each other, that something like a pencil can make something really simple still is a product, yeah, not of somebody's mind, but just of a market process. And I think some poet, he's Leonard something, I don't really remember the name. He made a poem about this idea of Milton Friedman. He called the poem "I Pencil," and yeah, it's a great poem. And I think last time I made the video, I got a lot of comments, and I think that people said, no, of course people may know how to make a pencil, but I probably didn't explain the idea very well. I hope I explained it a little bit better this time. Because I think once you get the idea, it's really eye-opening. Like whether you agree with if markets are good or not, I think still anyone can appreciate the iPencil idea. So yeah, I stand by the fact that nobody in the world knows how to make a pencil.